Hello everybody! So today we're going to learn about how to rock a bold lip. Okay, I will be honest with you guys. When I started, I was totally like, I cannot pull off a red, right? And anything bold scared me. And in all honesty, again, I still gravitate back towards neutral colors regularly. I really love my neutrals and my nudes, and I go towards them all the time. But that doesn't mean that I don't feel confident rocking a red lip when I need to now. So today, since we're rocking the red lip, I decided to wear my red. And that is one thing that I will say can be very helpful if you're nervous about it. Wear some of the color. It really will help you feel like it blends in a little bit better. You'll be a little more comfortable. All right. So today I am going to be rocking Sensational. That's this one. As you can see, very red, one of my favorites. But one of my first tips that I always give people who are like, I just can't pull off a red, is start with darker reds. They make us feel like they're a little more neutral. This one is Sleek. And as you can see, it's like a really nice dark red. Since they have usually brown tones in them, they feel a little more neutral. And for a lot of us, that is going to make a huge difference, right? Also, wear them in the comfort or somewhere you're comfortable. If you're in your house, wear a red lip walking around. The more you get used to seeing it, the more confidence you're going to have when you decide to go rock it in a more public setting, maybe, right? So right now, it really shouldn't matter because if you leave, you have a mask on anyway. So rock that red lip where you're comfortable and where you don't have to feel nervous about it, all right? Now, also, neutral eyes. If you're going for a very dark, bright lip look, go more neutral with your eye look. So as you can see, I stayed very neutral, just a couple of neutral colors on my eye today. So now we're going to go ahead and start rocking our red. So I'm not going to go over all the details as far as our lip liner because I did a video on that yesterday. If you didn't see it, go watch it. It's super, super helpful. One of my favorite tips that I still use every day. So I'm just really quickly going to line out. Now, why do we line? Well, especially with a brighter color, you want to make sure that there's no bleeding on the edges from your lip color. So a liner is really going to help with that. It's going to create that nice line and it's going to keep your lip color on your lips and not bleeding out. So we're just going to go ahead, get some of that on there. There we go. And I'm all lined up now. Okay. So now I am going to grab my lip color. So pick something that you're comfortable with. Like I said, if this is, let's grab a couple of these. If you're just starting out, you're not really sure if you're going to be able to pull it off, grab something with a little more color, but that is a little less bright. This is Shy. It's more of a pink and it's a lighter pink, right? As opposed to Shameless, which is going to be really, really bright, right? So look for something with a little more brown tones in the background of it. Like I pulled out before. Where is it? I have so many of them out now. I can't even find it. Sleek, which is a very, very dark red brown tone, but it's going to be more in your comfort zone if you aren't used to rocking a bright red. But today I am used to rocking this bright red, so I am going with Sensational. It's one of my favorite reds. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on. Now I'm going to stay right inside my lines. The lines I just drew. There we go. Can you guys hear the insane cartoon music in the background? I have no idea what Logan's watching, but it must be interesting. All right, we're getting our lip color on here. All right. Up here. There we go. Nice, bold red lip, right? Couple more things we're going to do. Now, one, I like to go ahead and use a little luminizer. We talked about this the other day too, but we're just going to go right in the Cupid's bow to give it that really light look there so that it's brighter. They look a little fuller throughout. Same thing or the opposite thing underneath. I'm grabbing out my bronzer. Going to go a little bit just below to give that bottom lip a nice pouty look. And as you can see, your attention is really going to the lips. And she kind of stayed neutral on the eye. You're going to really pull attention to the lip look. And that's what you want to do. Now, finally, so we talked about using darker colors. We talked about wearing it in places you're comfortable so that you can really feel confident when you go out with that bold, bright red lip. And we talked about going neutral with the eyes. Finally is setting, and it's so important. So I am going to pull out a setting powder. Here's my Behold setting powder. And my setting powder brush is in here somewhere, hiding from me. And a piece of a, this is my little, see, I got this actually at one of my trainings. See, it is my little thing I keep my tissues in. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and put this over my lip, like that. And I'm dipping this in the setting powder and going right over top. You want something that's really, really thin. Right over top. What's it going to do? Well, it's going to blotch you a little bit, which is good. It's also going to set your lip color without dulling the color. And that's really what we're going for, right? So start off with darker colors. Wear them where you're comfortable so you get used to seeing them. Keep your eye neutral and make sure you set that lip, especially these days. Super important, right? So I hope to see all of you ladies trying out and rocking some darker, some brighter colors. With Valentine's Day coming, what better time than to throw on some red or some bright pink and rock a lip look you wouldn't normally do, right? Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you give it a try, send me pictures. I love to see pictures, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.